Hello everyone, Nick here. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for clicking on tonight's video. I say tonight because it is late at night. I'm actually getting ready to go to bed. I just got out of the shower. That's why my hair is all crazy. So I want to go over the excuse me, the skincare routine that I do before I go to bed at night. And yeah, guys and gals, take a shower before you go to bed. You got all the day's crud on you, and you go to bed and you're there resting in your bed for 4 to 8 hours, in a deep sleep, breathing heavily. However many hours of sleep you get, you don't want to go and take the day's crud with you. So yeah, I always advise to take a shower before you go to bed. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go over the first thing I do is I clean my face with CeraVe foaming facial cleanser. This is what I use in the shower to clean my face every morning and every night. And then after that, I will use this Remedy. This is Remedy. This is a retinol. This is a retinol cream. This cream is very powerful. Very good cream, does a lot of stuff. So what retinol does is it takes away all the blemishes on your face. It evens out the tone on your face. It cleans your pores. So if you're prone to acne, this is really good stuff. It also it helps with really fine lines and wrinkles. This is an anti-aging cream here, so I will use that. But I'm getting ahead of myself. The first thing I do when I get out of the shower is I use this ELVIVE or whatever it is. This is a leave-in conditioner by L'Oreal. Where are you at? There you are. So yeah, this is the first thing I do is I spray this in my hair, and I'll do that way my hair's not so crazy for you guys. You guys have sitting here listening to me talk. The last thing I could do is comb my hair for you guys. So anyway, I don't need to comb my hair because I'm going to bed. But this is a leave-in conditioner. I use this. I would use the hair tonic, but I don't know. I don't want to go through too much of it. So I don't know if it's healthy putting it on twice a day. I don't think there'd be anything wrong with it, but this is just what I do. This is a leave-in conditioner. It has a really, really strong feminine smell. So that's why I don't use it during the day. I have my Club Min Panade hair tonic that I use, which has a really good classic barbershop scent. I love that stuff. So this stuff, it smells really good. It does. It's got a really strong feminine smell. Smells really good, but I don't want to walk around with a feminine smell. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but that's just not me. So I use it before bedtime. And so this retinol, guys, and girls, I will use this retinol 3 nights a week. I will use it Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then on Thursday, I will use a facial exfoliant. I use this Paula's Choice. This is really good stuff. This is a plug and play. You put it on your face and you spread it around, work it in, and then you just walk away. You leave it. You don't have to rinse this out. So this is Thursday. I'll put this on Thursday. Friday, I will use a black mask peel, a facial peel. It's called Black Mask by Level 3. Yeah, I use this. Excuse me. I use this on Fridays. Yeah, Fridays. Every Friday I will use this. And then on Saturday, I will use this facial peel. This is a chemical peel. Let me see if I can get it focused in here. By L'Oreal. And this stuff is quite expensive. This is like 25 bucks just for this tiny little bottle, so I only use it once a week. The directions on the back say they recommend you using it like 4 nights a week. And I'm like, yeah, that's super expensive. I'm not doing that. So I use it 1 night a week, which is on Saturdays. You leave this on for 15 minutes. And it says it's a chemical peel, which, yeah, it is. You rinse it off. It won't dry up, and then you peel it off. You put it on your face, and you can feel it working. Your face will get itchy. Your face will, it'll get really itchy. You can feel it peeling off the first layer of skin. And then you come in here 15 minutes later, and you rinse it off. And that's how you use this. And I will use this on Saturday. On Sundays, all I do is I just cleanse my face with this foaming cleanser by CeraVe. I don't put anything on my face on Sundays. I just let my face rest. But to go back to the retinol, this retinol, very powerful stuff. When you first start using it, there's an acclimation period. Your face will get really, really red, and it'll look like you're breaking out, and you will look horrible. There's just a break-in period. But a lot of people will stop using it because they'll be like, yeah, my face didn't agree with it. It did something to my skin. It was really horrible. Yeah, it does that to everybody. Just continue using it. There's a break-in period. Once that goes away and your face gets used to using a retinol, yeah, you just start reaping the benefits of this stuff. This stuff is really good. So what I'm going to do, guys, I just got out of the shower. I already brushed my teeth. I already flossed my teeth. I already put conditioner in my hair. So I'll use three pumps of this. And I will use a moisturizer after the retinol, after the Paula's Choice Exfoliant, and after the chemical peel. So I'm just going to work this into my skin, and be really careful around your eyes, guys and girls, because this is really strong stuff. It will irritate your skin really bad around your eyes, because your skin around your eyes is so thin and so sensitive. And so what you want to do is you just want to work it in little by little. And as your face gets used to it, just get closer and closer to your eyes, because, you know, we do get wrinkles right underneath our eyes, and then we get our crow's feet right here. So don't just start putting it on there right away. Just work it in there little by little. Get closer and closer every time you use it. That way your face acclimates to it. You don't want to just do it right away, because yeah, that'll be very uncomfortable. You won't like that. You won't be happy with yourself. So I work that into my skin, and then I put my moisturizer away. So this is a CeraVe facial moisturizer. I got this little cool container. I actually got a cake decorating piping bag, and I put it in there, and I piped it into this pump because I like this. This looks much cooler than the little container that it came in. This is not the facial moisturizing lotion that I use in the mornings. That's not what this is. This is it is a CeraVe product, but so is this, but this is the moisturizing cream. So then I will take a little bit of this, and I'll just grab a tiny little bit, like that's enough. After I put the retinol on, after I put the exfoliant, after I put the mask peel, and after I do the chemical peel. So yeah, after every product I put on my face, I'll grab a little more of this moisturizing cream. Every product I put on my face, I will always end with the moisturizing cream. So, and then I'll just work this into my face. And then it's bedtime. But yeah, guys, I don't want to say I was encouraged not to make this video, but a lot of guys find these product reviews for facial, products kind of weird. Like I was telling you on my morning routine that a guy at work was telling me, "Oh, Nick, I'm losing respect for you. I thought you were a tough guy, and you're over there doing all this stuff that, men usually don't do." And I'm just looking at him, and I'm like, "Sir, who convinced you that it's not okay to take care of yourself, to take pride in yourself, and to be happy to care for your skin and whatnot?" I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I am different. I don't think there's a lot of guys doing it, but, I don't know. I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't think it makes you any less of a man, to be in here and to take pride in yourself and your skin and your appearance. And yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all. But guys, that's what I do. I just wanted to make a quick video about that. But yeah, they didn't think, some people didn't think it was a good idea for me to do product reviews as far as skincare, because they were like, stick to your shaving videos. Do the shaving videos. Every man shaves. And, well, every man should be taking care of himself thoroughly, And yeah, I don't find nothing wrong with it. And then I will put on a little bit of antiperspirant. Guys and girls, if you guys are finding trouble that, with body odor during the day, what I like to do, what I found helps me, if, I really don't deal with that, but as a kid, I noticed, oh man, I need to take a shower, or, I need to start using deodorant, or, You know, we're just so wild as kids. You know, we really don't pay attention. I really didn't. I was so busy as a kid, just out messing around. But if you find as an adult you're taking care of yourself and you're having a problem with body odor or your armpits smelling, you know, when throughout the day, at night, use an antiperspirant at night. If you have a deodorant that isn't an antiperspirant, it only lasts you a few hours during the day, and then you're like, oh, that deodorant's not even working anymore. Use an antiperspirant at bedtime. Just put a little tiny bit on at bed at night before you go to bed. And what that does is it seals up your sweat glands. You won't sweat. And then in the morning, you take your shower, and then you can put your deodorant on and you go to work. And that really makes a big difference. A big difference. And yeah, you can use an antiperspirant in the morning throughout the day. But if you're having problems with BO during the day and your regular deodorant isn't working throughout the whole day, try putting some antiperspirant on at night and just leaving it there and letting it clog them sweat glands. Anyway, guys, that's all I have for as far as my nightly and basically my weekly routine of my skincare products at night before I go to bed. So thank you so much for joining me today or tonight. I'm going to bed. God bless you.